Hello traders, how are you? I hope all are fine. I am Murthy Pilluri. Now I would like to introduce one more new calculator for our day-to-day trading and for the positional trading. Normally all the traders will have the problem of whether if we take any share we have to go for buy or we have to go for sell. We don't know. So to know the direction of that particular share and to know the levels of that particular share, this calculator is especially very useful, and it will give us the where we have to buy, what is the buying zone and what is the selling zone, and where we have to enter, and what is the maximum target of that particular share or anything. You can take it anything, a share or future, that is commodities, any of the instrument we can use in this calculator. Now this is to identify the trend and to identify the target is a big problem for all of us. To know that, I have designed a unique calculator with the help of Gann theory. Now this is Gann price time trend and target calculator. This is up to 45 degrees to 720 degrees. This particular calculator is useful for intraday trading, not only for the intraday trading, for also the positional trading, especially in positional trading. This is the best calculator I can say. Why? Because if we want to trade for 1 week, or if you want to trade 2 or 3 weeks or 1 month or 2 months, we can use this particular calculator in equities, futures, that is futures, options also, and in commodities also. So this calculator is mainly two parts. This is left side of this is one part and right side of this is second part. And now here we are taking this Gann price time trend and target calculator. We are taking open, high, low and close. So whatever the period we wanted to trade, we have to decide in advance. That is, suppose intraday we have to take the previous day open, high, low, close. Suppose if we want to trade 1 week, that is 1 week means 5 days, we have to take the last 5 days high, last 5 days low and last day's close, and the opening of the first day we have to take. Okay, the opening of the first day, closing of the last day in that particular time frame, and high of that particular time frame and low of that particular time frame. It is 2 weeks like that. 1 month also, in that 1 month what is the opening of that particular month and what is the closing in the last day, and in that month particular high and particular low we have to take. Like that we have to take and we have to trade in this particular calculator. Now we will check it whether this calculator is useful or not. Now I am taking the levels of SBIN in cash, that is today is 30th. I have taken the levels of 29th SBIN in cash market and I am entering in this particular calculator. Now I am entering 283.15 paise, the opening, and the high was, yesterday's high was 289.90 paise and low was 283.15 paise and the close was 288.45 paise. Now I am calculating. Now I am entering, I have taken the previous day's levels of open, high, low and close. I have entered and I have calculated. Here I got the midpoint. This is the midpoint for the yesterday's trade, that is 286.16. Once the share is above this midpoint, it implies it is in the bullish side. Below this midpoint 286.16, it implies it is in the bearish side. So once the share or any instrument is above this midpoint, we should not go for short. If we want, we can go for long, or we should wait, or we should enter. According to our choice we have to do it, but we should not go for short. Okay, now this is the midpoint, and here we have given the down breakout. Once the share comes down to this level 282.63, the down breakout will be taken place, and these are the targets. Here we have given 7 targets in the down breakout, and here is one more point, that is up breakout 289.69. Once the share crosses this particular price, the uptrend will continue, and these are the targets. The beauty of this particular this particular box is, if you take 1 day levels, this is the maximum target the share will go. It will not go more than this 303.42 paise, and this is the minimum target for this particular day, 268.90. I can assure you 98% of the shares will follow this. Maybe 1 or 2% of the shares may exceed in some, any news comes or something like the news based time only, it will go beyond these limits. More than 98% the shares will follow this particular range, because this is 100% uptrend value, this is 100% downtrend value, and this is the up breakout, and this is the down breakout, and this is the midpoint. And now in the same manner we can enter for 1 week also, and for 2 weeks also, and for 3 weeks also. Once the month completed, once we enter the February month, and if we enter and calculate, we can get the levels for the month of March. What is the maximum target for the month of March? If it goes to the upward direction and it goes to the downward direction, what is the lower level also we can know. We know the midpoint. Once the share is in above the midpoint, we can assume that it is in bullish side, and below this midpoint is bearish side, and down breakout, up breakout. This is about the beauty of this particular calculator. And here for more confirmation, for the second confirmation, I have also added the pivot levels of R1, R2, R3, and S1, S2, S3. S1, S2, S3 also, for to have a check. Normally we will get in majority of the graphs we will get these levels also. For that reason I have given. Okay, and this is one part of this particular calculator. And the right side, this is the second part. We can have the price window and the time cycle. This part can be used only for the long term trade, that is positional trade, not for intraday. Intraday this is not useful. Okay, now we are talking about the SBI and intraday. I have entered these levels and have told you. Now we will check it, the levels. This is about the intraday. What happened we will see with the SBIN, because the up breakout is approximately, midpoint is 286.16 and 289.70 is the up breakout. 289.70 it has opened 289, and it has not come down. 1 rupee has come down a little bit, not even 1 rupee, 15 paise, and it has gone up to 293.75. This is 293.75. Almost the second target it has been achieved. 293.22 is the second target. Second and third targets it has gone, and this is the suppose if we enter at around 290 also, we can able to make around 3 rupees in this particular share, or if same level we can calculate it for the future also. Okay, this is about SBI and intraday. Now I am taking for the monthly position, I am taking I would like to take Reliance Capital. Okay, Reliance Capital I am taking for the monthly position, and now we will see what will happen for this. I am taking the monthly graph, monthly candle, and I have taken the levels of February. I am taking to check the levels of March, whether what happened in the month of March. I am taking the February levels, and now I am entering in this calculator. Now I would like to take these are the levels. Monthly levels are, I can say, 451.60, and high was 539, and then low was 443.50, close was 533.20 paise. I have entered these levels, and now because we have gone for the monthly, and here we have to calculate the price window and time cycle also. Now I would like to tell you how we have to take these particular figures. Now I am taking the daily graph of Reliance Capital. To know this particular price window and time cycle, we need two levels. That is, one range we required, that is one high and one low. Before this trade, we need one high and one low. Now this is the Reliance Capital's movement in this daily chart. Okay, now before this, what is the range here? Because I have taken this particular range. This is this particular candle. This is about 23/9/16, 23 September 16 I have taken, and the high was 595.80. This is the high, and in this particular range and in the low also. In this particular range I have taken the low also. This is the low, that is on 22nd November 16th I have taken the low value, that is coming around 410 rupees 25 paise. High value was 595.80, 23/9/16, and 22/11/16 I have taken 410.25, because whenever because high is there and low is there. Now after this 410.25 it has moved some after 4-5 days or 6-7 days, it is moving towards upward direction. Now we can say this is a low level and the movement is there towards the upward direction. Now we have to enter this low level for the upward direction. In the downward direction we have to enter the high range value. In the upward direction we have to enter the low value, that is in that range low we have to enter. Now I am entering in the price cycle 410.25 paise. In this calculator I am entering 410.25 paise. This is the low of that particular range, and the price is going up a little bit. We have taken after 1 week only I am talking, because we don't know what will happen after 1 week. We could able to assume the price is above 410.25. We can enter this particular price, and now I am calculating. Now this part already we have discussed. Now here this is the price window we have entered, and we got the time cycle 20 trading days. This is the 20 trading days, not the calendar days. Each one day is one trading day. We can calculate 20 trading days is the for this Reliance Capital, and for these 20 trading days the approximate values from this level I have given. What we have entered in the price window, from that level I have given, because actually it is a little bit far, because now it is trading around 600 rupees, and now if we want the exact targets also, I can tell you how to change it. Now this is about 410.25, and these are the projected targets with Gann degrees 45, 90, 180, like this it will come. If we want we can check it also. For that reason I kept the same thing. Okay. Now 20 days is the time cycle. Now what happened, and at the same time I have taken the high of this particular Reliance Capital 23/9/16, that is 595.85, and the low was 22/11/16, 410.25. The difference is approximately 185 rupees 55 paise. And if we remove the same thing from the 22/11/16, if we remove the previous date from this date, if we remove this date, this is the latest date and this is the back date. If we remove, we can find the days, because it has come approximately I can say approximately 2 months 1 day has come. 2 months 1 day means 61 days. 1 month 30 days and second month is 31 days. If we calculate out approximately the 62 days it has come. In that this is 62 days is the calendar days. So in a calendar day normally we will have, in a month we will have only 22 trading days, because Saturday Sunday is holiday. 8 days or 9 days will go, and total days has come to 45 days. In this, from here to here, the total time cycle has come 45 days. But whereas our time cycle is 20 days, because it will move up to 1/4 cycles it will move. 1/4 cycles means one cycle is 20 days. From here if I calculate it, this is the price, and the second cycle is this, and it is continuing. In the second cycle what happened? Second cycle it has reached up to 468.55 paise, and we will check it 468.55 paise, approximately 270 degrees it has moved. 268, it is nearly to 473. Okay. Yeah, 468 it has moved, and this is the third cycle. This cycle may continue. Normally it has to close according to this time band. This is time band is 45 days, whereas first 20 days, 20 calendar days has been, one cycle has been completed, second cycle has been completed. In this 1/4 is 5 days, and third cycle also completed, After the third cycle, it has gone up to 524. Here you can check it. 524, approximately 450 to 540 range. This target it has gone after the third cycle, and if you check it, it is continuing. The trend is not breaked. Once, if we want to know the trend has been breaked, the after one cycle, because it has this is the low of this particular cycle is 486. In the next cycle, this closes below this 486, then only we should consider this cycle has been breaked. Up to that moment, the cycle is continuing. First cycle, second cycle, third cycle, and fourth cycle also it has crossed around 610 rupees. So because here it is, the maximum target is 588. To know the further targets, instead of this we can keep this close 533. We know what is exactly, because we have taken a little bit late now. We have to exactly enter this only 410.25, the low range of that particular price only we have to enter. Up to 588 we got, and then we can check it for the other targets also. Here also we can check it. It has gone up to 742. Here we got for the monthly target 718 is the maximum target. Okay, and 742 is the maximum target. Okay, and then 618 it has come, 600 it has come. Approximately target 4 it has reached. Target 3 it has reached 601 in this particular table. These are the maximum monthly target. It may go up to 742. It not go beyond 742. And this is the lowest 240 for the month of March of Reliance Capital. Here is the projected targets. This is also projected targets. Okay, and now this is the beauty of this particular calculator, and we can find for even 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, for 1 year also we can find out. Suppose if anybody wants to enter in between, suppose the 20th if you want to enter, what we have to do is last 30 days from the date back, you take the levels of open, high, low and close of last day and enter, and you can calculate. Once it is above this midpoint, we can enter for the long, and breakout has been, if happens, and it will go further, and it is below this midpoint, we should go for short, and this is the down breakout targets and projected targets of as per Gann also we have given. This is about the Gann price time trend and target calculator, and anybody requires you can see the details below this, and you can contact me or you send me a mail. And this is the second calculator, I can say unique calculator of its kind, and as on time no one has given the 100% targets what will happen in the next time frame. If we take that, we can get in advance, so accordingly we can take, especially if we take the puts and calls also. Once it is lower side, if we enter, and then if we can able to wait, we can get up to midpoint targets also. Especially calls and puts, I will take one more class with this calculator, and one more time I will explain more on this price window and time cycle also. If any doubts, you can contact me between 4 to 6 o'clock. You can contact me in the evening time, so I am free. So wish you all the best. Okay, thank you all.